Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, a new queen came to the castle. Unfortunately, what the king hadn't known was the queen was accustomed to being the center of attention, and she would get nasty when she didn't get her way. The king had arranged to introduce her to his only child, the princess.
Your Majesty, this is Snow White, the princess of the castle and your new stepdaughter. Her parents left her on the doorstep, so the king adopted her as his own. She's beautiful and very well behaved. Everybody just loves to hold her.
Cute. Here. The queen finished her tour, bossed a few people around, and then, making sure nobody was watching, she went into her private room to talk to the magic mirror she had brought with her.
What's going on here, Mirror? Why is everyone paying so much attention to that pale little kitten, You've always told me I was the fairest in all the kingdom.
Well, we are in a new kingdom, but from what I've seen so far, you've still got it. You're the top's #1 queen of the hill.
I knew that. What with all my wonderful charms, no one will ever outshine me.
As the years went by, the kingdom prospered, and Snow White became a young lady who had many admirers.
Oh, look, it's her. It's still my heart.
Snow White got her name because she was the color of winter snow, but most people thought she was as warm as sunshine.
You know, I'm beginning to think she likes me. She baked me cookies the other day. Yeah, well, she's been teaching me how to play chess. She's got it all.
Birdies! Come and play! Oh, that tickles! Sorry, I don't have any bread today. Huh? Hey, what are you doing? Are you trying to tell me something? Okay, I'll follow you. You poor thing! Come on, I'll get you some help right away. Don't worry, you'll be all right.
What have you got there, princess?
A baby duck. He's hurt his leg.
Oh, the poor little guy is shaking. But it's probably just a sprain. We'd better take him to the vet to have him looked at.
Oh, thanks. You're so sweet.
No problem.
He'll be all right now. He's in good hands. Our vet is the best.
Snow White will make a wonderful queen one of these days. She cares about everyone in the kingdom.
Absolutely right, dear.
I don't like the sound of that. What's going on, Mirror? All anyone talks about is Snow White. Whatever happened to me?
You won't get mad. It seems your image has slipped. You're longer or colder than snow. And speaking of snow, it seems like our own princess has now claimed the #1 spot in the land.
Snow White? What has that perfect little princess got that I haven't got? It's not fair! She wasn't supposed to grow up to be smarter and prettier than me! Oh, well, I know just how to take care of this problem.
The queen had always had a few tricks up her sleeve, and that night she set one of her nasty plans in motion.
You sent for me, Majesty?
Yes. Sir William, you are the King's Knight of Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. The King told me I could count on you whenever he's away.
Yes, I am at your service. My sword is yours. Careful, it's sharp.
Yes, your sword's perfect. It would scare anyone. Now, Sir William, I've got a special mission.
Your Majesty, as long as you are queen, your wish is my command.
That's good, because I want you to get rid of Snow White.
Majesty, surely you don't mean it.
Oh, I most certainly do. And if you want to be a knight and care for your family, I strongly suggest that you do exactly as I say or else.
But your Majesty, I can't hurt her. The king would banish me.
Let me take care of him. And besides, I just want you to scare her so she doesn't come back.
Yes.
And bring me proof.
So the next day, Sir William invited Snow White to visit a secret clearing he knew about.
Those flowers, they're beautiful. Ah, they smell so good. Oh, a butterfly. They're just so fluttery and pretty. They're such happy little creatures.
Kingdom's full of them.
Sir William, is this special clearing far? I'm getting a bit tired.
Oh, it's just over there, Princess.
Oh, great! I didn't know my father's kingdom was this amazing. I can't wait to tell him about it. Wow, a waterfall! Look! And just in time, too. I'm so thirsty. Oh, it's cold. Ooh.
If you want to be a knight, you'll do as I say.
Do you want a drink of water? It's really good. It'll cool you off. You seem a bit nervous. What's the matter?
If you want to care for your family, you'll do exactly as I say.
I'm sorry. Oh, please forgive me. I was wrong to obey the Queen.
But why did you? And why would she want to get rid of me anyway? I don't understand.
Because you're a better person than she could ever be. She's jealous.
I always had a feeling she didn't like me that much. But I never thought my own stepmother could ask this. And why did you agree to do it? You've always been my friend. I know. I'll bet she threatened you so she could get you to obey her. I've seen
Yes.
her do that plenty of times before. I always feel real bad.
You're right.
Wild boars, I'm scared.
They won't hurt us, but that does give me a brilliant idea. A plan.
What's that?
Nothing for you to worry about. Now, you're going to have to find a safe place to stay till your father gets back. Then I'll follow your tracks, bring you home, and then we'll get that nasty queen good.
Sounds good.
Now, you better go so you can find a place before dark.
Right. I'm on my way. Bye, Sir William. Thank you.
Take care, my
Don't
princess.
forget to act sad for the Queen.
I won't. What a brave little lady. She's got courage. Now, let's fine-tune this plan.
Snow White ran deeper and deeper into the forest. It was so dark and scary that she was too afraid to stop. She ran clear across her father's kingdom, but she hoped she'd see the king again real soon. Meanwhile, Sir William had made it back to the castle and the queen was in a very good mood.
Well, I'd invite you to join me for this celebration, but I really don't feel like sharing. This stew is wonderful. Imagine that. Snow White was carried off by wild boars. Well, you may go.
Thank you.
Sir William was happy to fool the queen, but he never wanted to face her again. Now he had to wait for the king to come back and hope Snow White was okay.
That place is too frightening. I need to rest. Oh, I don't believe it. There's a house. Maybe I'll be able to stay there tonight. This place is really cute. I sure hope somebody's home. Hello? Hello? Anyone home? Yoo-hoo, can I come in? Hey, there's some food! Oh, I'm just famished, but maybe I should wait first. It's not my bread. There might not be enough to go round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 places altogether. I know! I'll just take a little bit from each plate, and that will tide me over.
Snow White hadn't eaten since that morning, and all that running had made her quite hungry. She made herself a nice snack and felt much better. After that, she decided to look around the house to see if anyone might be napping upstairs.
Oh, 7 beds. too. They must all share the same room. They're small, but soft. Huh? This bed doesn't fit me. I know.
Just as Snow White lay down to take a nap, the owners of the house were coming home.
What'd you do that for? Look at our house. The door's open. Hey, somebody's been sitting in my chair. And somebody's been nibbling on my bread.
And my bologna is missing a few bites.
Hey, come upstairs, you guys. Someone's up here. Try to be quiet. We don't want to wake her up. Where did she come from? How did she get here? She's beautiful. She must be a princess. How did she find her house?
I'll bet you she's lost.
We should let her sleep then, and we'll find out more in the morning.
The dwarves were good hosts, so they let Snow White have the 3 beds, and they doubled up for the night. It's a good thing they were sound sleepers. The next day, they were all up bright and early.
Morning, Myth. Rise and shine.
It can't be the morning. I only closed my eyes to have a nap.
It's all right. Tell us, what's your name, dear?
My name's Snow White.
Snow White. Oh, but what are you doing out here? Aren't you from the other side of the forest?
Snow White was well known even beyond her father's kingdom, so the dwarves wanted to hear her story right away.
Oh, you poor princess. Are you sure this is all because of your stepmother?
Yes.
Well, why don't we just march right over to the castle and confront her in front of everyone?
Because my father's gone. I have to wait till they come get me.
You'll be needing a place to stay then, won't you?
Yes.
Do you have any relatives?
Yeah, do you have friends or family you can stay with till your father gets back?
Well, perhaps you'd like to share our humble home.
Do you mean it?
We sure do. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Thank you. You're so kind.
But you know, we all work pretty hard, and we take care of the house too. We'll need your help. You won't mind doing your share, right?
Right. Back home, I have chores to do and everything.
You wouldn't know how to cook, would you?
Yes, sure. Cookies are my specialty.
You make yourself at home then, Snow White. It seems like we won't have to worry too much about you. Yeah. By the way, I've heard you're real good at chess. Boy, you'll make a great queen someday.
Oh, thank you.
That settles it then. We'll fix up the guest room so you'll be more comfortable.
Good idea.
Now, Snow White, I am sure I speak for all of us when I say you can stay as long as you wish.
Thank you.
Now, you have a good afternoon, and we'll be back for dinner.
Right.
So, Mirror, now that I've gotten rid of Snow White, who's the fairest in the kingdom?
In the kingdom, that would be you, Majesty. Definitely you.
That's excellent. I knew I could count on you for the good news. Now I just have to make up a story that'll fool my husband.
Talk about being fooled.
What do you mean by that? Speak up, tell me.
Well, to be honest, you've really been fooled. Sir William faked it all. Snow White is in a safe place far away, waiting to come back and tell everyone the ugly truth.
I don't believe it. Oh, Snow White is still out there somewhere. Ugh, they can't do this to me. I've got to find her before the king returns.
Back at the dwarves' house, everything was as happy as could be.
Hi, everybody. Glad you're home. Come on in. Your lunch is all ready. It's waiting right on the stove. You're all hungry, I hope.
Wow, you've been busy.
Oh, it's gonna be good. I can't wait. This smells really incredible. Wow! You moved all the beds back. And you even had time to mend my shirt. And fresh bread for each one of us.
Here you are.
Wow, piping hot soup. What a treat.
Just be careful. It's really hot. I wouldn't want you to burn your tongue.
I don't remember when's the last time we actually had a hot meal. I guess we've just gotten used to cold food. Right. Since we're usually too tired to cook after work, we fix all our meals in the morning.
I understand. At my father's castle, we always say there's nothing like a good meal with a table full of friends.
You can say that again. Thank you, Snow White.
Anybody for seconds?
Snow White wasn't the only one cooking up a storm. Back in her chambers, the Queen was making up a special recipe of her own.
He'll be down the road at the mine if you need anything.
Okay,
Now don't let anyone in while we're gone.
I won't.
Nobody knows you're staying here, but you have to promise us you'll be careful.
Promise.
And you have a good day now, dear. And don't work too hard. You make us feel bad. Have a little fun.
I will. I'll just tidy up and then I'll read a book.
Good idea. We got a whole bunch just gathering dust.
You'll be late for work if you don't get going.
We're on our way right now. You know where we'll be.
I'll be fine.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.
Well, at least that mirror gives good directions. He led me right to her.
Be right there.
Good morning, little miss. Can I interest you in some delicious apples today?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, but these are delicious, fresh apples that I picked myself this morning.
I'm sorry. It's just that I'm not supposed to let anybody in. I promise.
I'll just stay on the stoop then. Try one.
It looks really good. It's so big.
They're the best. You could make a delicious apple pie.
Oh, yum. That would be great. But I'm a guest here and my friends didn't leave any grocery money.
Well, please accept one as a gift then, as a little housewarming.
I'd be breaking a promise.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind if you just took half then. You know what they say, an apple a day keeps the...
Doctor away. Oh, yes. That's one of my father's favorite expressions. Oh, my friends won't mind. You've been so nice and it looks so good.
It's delicious. Here, it's yours.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Surprise. I got you.
Now you'll be out of my way for good, and you'll be asleep forever. The nasty queen had put a sleeping potion in Snow White's half of the apple. When the dwarves came home and saw the apple next to her, they knew what had happened. They were very sad and felt bad for having left her all alone. They built her a beautiful bed full of flowers so she could rest peacefully.
Princess, you promised you wouldn't take anything from anyone. I'll bet that queen tricked her somehow. We should have been there. It's our fault.
What's going on? Who's that? She's beautiful. She looks just like a princess. Tell me, is she sleeping? Did something bad happen? My sympathies. You must all be very sad, I'm sure.
It's terrible. And it's all our fault, too. It was done on purpose, but she's too sweet to be suspicious.
Yes, your princess was a very good person. A special person with a big heart to make friends with all animals. I should know. I've been traveling for a long time, and of all the people I've met, not many have that special gift. I don't understand. I don't believe that anyone could wish her anything but good. She looks pure as snow and warm as sunshine. Do you think I could stay a while? I'd like you to tell me more about her, if it's not too painful. I think I'd have liked to know her.
Yes, of course. Well, to start with, her name is Snow White.
Oh, that suits her so well.
She's a princess from the other side of the forest.
Really?
It turns out this young man was Prince Howard from a kingdom far away. They talked for a long time, and he felt as if he knew the princess by the end.
Oh, dearest Snow White, if only we could have met before. My dear friends, do you think you could take the cover off of her bed so I could say goodbye to the princess?
I don't see why not. You seem to be a nice young man, and Snow White would be glad to be your friend. It's too bad you two didn't meet sooner. Let's put the lid aside, okay?
Thank you, sir. Yes, I would love to be your friend. Oh, sweet dreams, princess. You'll always be in my heart.
She's waking up.
Don't tell me. I fell asleep and took a long nap again, huh?
Not quite, but we sure are glad you're awake now.
Welcome back.
What's your name?
I'm Howard.
He's the one who kissed you and broke the spell.
Well, actually, I thought I was saying goodbye, but it turned out to be hello.
Ah, the kiss of true love. That's what had broken the magic spell. Soon after, the Prince and Snow White returned to the prince's castle. They came up with a plan to fool the queen once more. They decided their wedding party would be the perfect setting.
Mirror, I hear there's a party in another kingdom. Why wasn't I invited? Don't those people know that the fairest in the land is always first on the guest list?
Oh, but my queen, the fairest in the land is the one who made up the guest list.
What's that? I don't understand what you're talking about.
The lady in question didn't want you spoiling her party, so she deliberately left you off the guest list.
Ah, but everyone knows I never miss a social event. Well, I'm sure I still have plenty of time to get there. I'll be able to make a really grand entrance.
Snow White's father and the prince's parents had made all the arrangements for the party. They wanted their children to be happy and enjoy this great day, so they had everything worked out for the queen's arrival.
Now, let me see who this little lady is who thinks I'm going to spoil her party. Impossible! Snow White is here? Oh, but how could she? And she looks so happy. She got true luck. I knew I should have used a different potion. I'm so mad.
Halt!
What? Let's go right now! How dare you!
This is a private party. You're not welcome here. Snow White told the king the whole story. They're waiting for you right now. Let's go.
You're making a big mistake!
The only mistake had been putting up with the queen for so long. Once she was gone, everyone lived happily ever after. This is a story of a young girl named Cinderella who lived in a very beautiful kingdom. Cinderella was a very kind and cheerful person. She had lots of little animal friends who just loved to be around her. Unfortunately, she lived with her stepmother and two stepsisters who were spoiled and jealous. They did everything they could to ruin her fun.
Cinderella?
Yeah, me too.
Poor Cinderella. She had to do all the work around that place. The others never did anything. Cinderella didn't let their behavior get her down too much, though. She always looked on the bright side of things, even if it was tough sometimes. She had high aspirations, so she knew it wouldn't always be this way. She was a happy person on the inside, where it counts the most. That's why her friends liked playing with her so much.
You're so sweet, but I'll play after my chores are done, promise. You go ahead and have fun. It shouldn't take me too long. It's a beautiful day. I wouldn't want you to miss out. Enjoy. I'll be done in the blink of an eye.
Cinderella had a pretty good system going. She needed it to be able to keep up with everything there was to do around the house. It was hard work, but Cinderella believed that whatever's worth doing is worth doing right.
Phew! Yippee! It's finished! Now we can play outside! How about playing hide and seek with me?
I told you I'd knock it over. In one fits food, I'll bet you can't do it. Vanilla? Oh, yeah? You just stand back and watch me, Wilhelmina. Ashes! Oh, my! I suppose they'll be hard to pick up. Aww.
That's all right. But it was all polished. It's ruined.
Aww.
What's ruined? Cinderella, why haven't you finished scrubbing this floor? Speak up!
Because he's been playing with those little animal friends all morning. She's probably doing a bad job on purpose. So we'll get fed up and do it ourselves.
Come along now. I've got some gossip for you.
Oh.
Follow me.
At least they didn't dirty the stairs. But you know what, guys? I think they're crabby because they don't have friends.
As luck would have it, Cinderella's good nature didn't go unnoticed. A good fairy on her way to the castle had taken in the whole thing. Meanwhile, up at the royal palace, there was a family meeting being held between the prince, Stephen, and his parents. They were discussing his future.
Dad, I don't want to get married. Let's drop the subject.
Oh, no, goodness, why do you have to be so stubborn? You'll rule this someday.
That's right, Stephen. And you'll need a good queen to help you.
I absolutely refuse. Besides, I haven't met anyone who interests me. I'll only marry out of true love, just like you and Dad did, Mom.
Oh, such romantic.
Perhaps I could offer some assistance.
Sure, Maxwell, let's hear it.
Yes, sire.
What? You think we should throw a ball and invite every girl in the kingdom?
There must be at least one in the entire kingdom who would interest Master Stephen.
Give me a break, would you please? You know I don't even like to dance. Thanks, Maxwell, but I think I'll pass.
Oh, Steve.
I know they mean well, but I really don't want to go through all that. Sometimes it's tough being a prince.
Try being a fairy godmother.
Huh? What?
For one thing, you have to drink your tea in some pretty strange perches.
Fairy godmother?
I watch out for good people. All my friends call me Millie the Magical Matchmaker. That's because affairs of the heart are my specialty.
Matchmaker?
You believe in true love now, don't you, Stephen?
Yeah. I don't know. I can't meet a girl who's interested in just me and not my dad's money. I'm not sure she exists.
Trust, Millie. You'll meet her at the ball.
At the ball? How do you... Huh? Fairy godmother. A ball. Why not?
Once Stephen gave his consent, messengers were sent throughout the kingdom to deliver invitations to the royal ball to be held at the palace.
Next week at the Royal Palace. The palace?
I've always wanted to see the prince.
The messengers were to make sure that everyone in the kingdom knew about the royal ball.
Coming. I wonder who it could be.
I've got a special delivery. Your invitation to the Royal Ball.
Oh, a party.
I'll take it. I saw it first. Give me that raccoon now. I was taking your claws off and I got it. And I got it.
our chance to catch the prince. This will make me the royal queen-in-law. Oh, this is absolutely fine.
Do you think he'll like us?
Mwah. You both take after me. Why wouldn't he?
Oh, Mother, you're always right.
Of course. Only one of you needs to be chosen for us all to profit.
Hip, hip, hooray! Dream on, you don't have a chance. Speak for yourself, Wilhelmina. He'll pick me, I know he will. I'll be his princess and queen of the hill. He's worth bunches of money. Everyone knows I'll spend all his fortune on fancy clothes. Look, this one with the big dots. It'll be great on me. Oh, this one too. She's our little stepsister. Cinderella, can you come here, please?
You're not just teasing me? You really want me to look at the patterns with you?
Of course we want you to be included.
Really?
Because you're going to make our dresses. We got you.
Oh, yes. We'll be needing your help to get ready for the ball. That means you won't be attending. Besides, you wouldn't have a chance anyway.
We'll be going. And you won't.
When the day of the royal ball came, Cinderella helped her stepsisters get ready. There was primping, pudding, pushing, all sorts going on. She was so nice, she even helped them put the finishing touches on the ball gowns she had helped to make.
You're both lovely.
Finally, it was time for them all to head to the royal palace.
We'll be out fairly late, I'm sure.
Okay, so wait for me and pick us a good snack. I'll see what I can do, Wilhelmina, but I hadn't really planned on anything.
Why not? Did you think we'd invite you after all?
Oh, well,
Come on now. Why would we do that? You just keep on dreaming.
Cinderella's little friends couldn't believe she wasn't going to go to the royal ball. She was trying to think about happier things, especially since she could see the castle from the window.
oh, huh? There must be fireworks. Are you a witch?
No, but you're very close. I'm a fairy.
How did you get here?
Let me show you, Cinderella. Just follow the trail of fairy dust.
Huh? What are you doing here?
I've come to make your wishes come true. I'm sending you to the royal ball tonight.
Oh, no, I shouldn't.
And why is that? You do want to go?
Oh, of course I want to, but I have nothing to wear.
Not for long. Lily will make sure you've got everything you need to dance the night away at the palace.
Oh, a dress too? Oh, I couldn't. I've never danced before.
Oh, it's the easy part. You're quite graceful. You've got nothing to fret about. Where shall we begin? Attention. I will be needing help. Could you go pick some vines? Quick, quick, quick. And you little birdies, please bring some leaves from the tops of the trees. Perfect. Now wrap them around Cinderella, if you will. Excellent. Now picture your dream ball gown.
Yes, ma'am.
Hocus pocus. Zap.
Oh, wow.
Transport. I got it. Kala kababin, bring the pumpkin. Excellent. Mhm. Watch this one. Wheel 'em out, wheel 'em.
Wow! Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes, but how to pull it? Right, you guys are perfect. Abracadabra, alakazoom. Ah. Let's go take a look up close.
Great! Whee!
Ah, and now, crowning touch.
Glass slippers.
Something special? Go ahead, try them on.
They fit me. I feel like I could dance forever.
There you go.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful time. But beware,
Of what?
the magic wears off after midnight. So you'll have to make sure you're back in time. The clock strikes 12.
I'll remember. Thank you for everything, Millie.
You're most welcome. Good night, Cinderella. Driver, let's get this young lady to the ball. Well, my work is done here. The royal ball was a very important affair, and every lady in the kingdom had shown up. The introductions were still going on when Cinderella left her house.
Millicent von Strudel. The Duke of Herring, Mr. Sparky, and his lovely sibling.
May I introduce my sister, Celia? Nice to meet you, Celia.
Miss Beatrice Beauregard.
I'm anxious to get up there.
We should go up together. That way, he'll be overwhelmed.
Let's practice. I'll flutter my eyelashes.
That's my girl. You knock him.
Guinevere Montgomery.
Reminds me of when we met.
Wilhelmina and Cunella.
Oh, he's calling us. Oh, finally, it's our turn. How's my wait going? Great, watch me.
Hurry up, girls. Go see him already. Poor Stephen. He seemed to be in for a long evening.
What's wrong? I need a break.
Stephen, you don't like the party?
The party's nice. You did a great job, Maxwell. And I'm really starting to think that I'll never find that special someone for me.
Perhaps that's her now.
Huh?
Just as the prince was starting to despair, she arrived. And when Cinderella stepped out of the carriage, she caused quite a sensation with all of the ushers, and especially with the prince, who had run all the way down the stairs to be able to meet her. Cinderella wasn't quite used to so much attention. Stephen couldn't believe his eyes. She was perfect. When she walked into the ballroom, she caused a royal stir, and pretty soon everything came to a stop. It was a truly magical moment. They would both remember everything about the time before their first dance. It was as if no one existed but them.
May I please have this dance?
Yes.
They danced beautifully together.
Where did she come from? Beats me. I've never seen her before.
Oh, she must be the one. She's dancing.
It's your fault. You blew it. Me? I was fluttering my lashes off.
You might still have a chance at the prince.
Huh? No way, Mother. He's obviously in love.
So... oh, please, go on.
No, you go ahead.
All right, if you insist. The sky's beautiful when all the stars are out and shining brightly.
Oh, yes. It's perfect. The most perfect night ever.
Ah, young love. It's so magical.
So,
So, aren't we clumsy?
I have something to tell you.
Go on, I'm listening.
I've never really enjoyed dancing before.
Really? But you're a wonderful dancing partner.
Well, now that we've rested a little bit, would you like to dance some more?
Yes.
Magic wears off at midnight, so you'll have to make sure you're home by the time the clock strikes 12.
What is it?
Goodbye.
Huh?
Oh, I must go.
Wait! Don't leave! Come back! Come back! You didn't even tell me your name!
My slipper!
Please, come back! Huh? She lost one of her glass slippers.
Cinderella had made it home just in the nick of time, and the next day, everything was business as usual. As if nothing had ever happened. Well, almost.
You three made a great team. You all look so very handsome. Thanks for taking me to the ball. It was the most magical night of my life. It's something I'll always have with me. Oh, I'll remember the way we talked and danced forever. Oh.
I won't be able to forget her. I've just got to find her again.
You called me?
Yes, Maxwell. I've got to find the girl from the ball who wore this slipper.
You want me to take it around the kingdom?
That's it!
So Maxwell took the slipper to be tried on by every young lady who'd been at the ball. He had forgotten how many ladies had been at the palace, and they all wanted that slipper. He saw all sorts of feet, but none of them ever fit the slipper. Not even close.
Who's left?
Finally, he arrived at Cinderella's house, the last stop on his search. He was exhausted and about ready to give up ever finding the owner of the slipper.
This slipper was left behind by whoever danced with the prince. And now I need to find its owner and ask her to return with me.
And what are you waiting for? Go ahead and get your slipper.
Right, it must fit. I mean, it fits perfectly the night of the ball. It's too small. It must fit my dainty feet then. Oh, but it must fit me. It must fit.
You'll break it.
What about me? Are you going to ask me? I was there. I was at the royal ball. Let me try that slipper on. I've got small feet for my size.
Nice try, but I think not. Huh? Oh, hello. Well now, could you be so kind?
There is absolutely no way that she was there. I'm sure of it.
I'm asking everyone that. Those are my orders. I would like to find the owner of this glass shoe.
This is ridiculous.
It better not fit. It'd be awful. It's impossible.
Here you are, miss.
She must know something we don't.
It's her!
Wow. But how could she?
You wouldn't have the other one.
Oh,
It's possible.
it's right here.
Oh,
That very day, Cinderella left her stepmother's house and moved to the castle, where she found the happiness she deserved. The magic of true love was in the air, and everyone was delighted to have such a wonderful princess. Everyone was there for this beautiful day, including all her old friends, and some new ones too. Meanwhile, back at Cinderella's old house, things had changed quite a bit.
I'm tired. Who's gonna fix my lunch, Mother?
If you work hard, maybe you'll catch a prince too.
At least a little honest work wouldn't do them any harm. Well, I'd say everyone got just about what they deserved. Wouldn't you?